Good afternoon everyone. In the following circuit, the correct relation between the output Y and the inputs A and B will be. In the given circuit diagram, A and B are the inputs. X is the output of A and B and Y is the final output. In the first case, let us take both inputs A and B as 0. So this means both the inputs A and B are at 0 volt. In this case, both the diodes D1 and D2 are forward biased. Assuming diodes are ideal, so diodes will behave like short circuit and current will flow through them freely without any resistance. There would be potential drop of 10 volt across this resistor R and potential at X would be 0. So this would be in the off state. Now let us take input A as 1 and input B as 0. So this time input A is at 10 volt and input B is at 0 volt. So diode D1 would be reverse biased and this will behave like an open circuit and current will not flow through it. But diode D2 is still forward biased and current will flow freely through it without any resistance. Again there would be a potential drop of 10 volt across this resistor R and potential at X will again be 0 and this would be in the off state once again. Now let us take input A as 0 and input B as 1. This case is similar to the second case. So X would be in the off state once again. Now let us take both the inputs as 1 1. So in this case both the inputs A and B will be at 10 volt. So in this case both the diodes D1 and D2 are reverse biased and they will behave like open circuit. So current will not flow through them and this time current will flow into the base terminal of the transistor and X would be in the on state. Now these values of X, these values of output X pertains to an AND gate. So this is an AND gate. Now let us come to the Y. In the first three cases, X is in the off state. So in the first three cases, X is in the off state. So this transistor would be in the cutoff state and there will not be any current in this resistor RC. So voltage of this battery 5 volt will show off at this output Y and this would be at 5 volt. So output Y would be in the on state in the first three cases. In the last case, X is in the on state. So this time there would be current in the base terminal of the transistor and transistor would be in the saturation state and there would be maximum current in this resistor RC. Assuming transistor is an ideal one. So potential drop across the transistor would be 0. So potential drop across this resistor RC will be 5 volt, same as the voltage of battery. So potential at Y would be 0, and this would be in the off state. So that means between X and Y we have a NOT gate, and final output is AB whole bar, and this is a NAND gate. So therefore option C is correct. Alright, thank you very much.